presents Around the Table with Coach D and the Fat Man.
What's up, everybody? It's the B.O.B., and I am here with the Big D, Coach Dodge. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Bob. I think I was better before that intro, but I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, it's the new intro, so you got to deal with it now. I am great. Today is a great day to be alive. This is Around the Table with Coach D and the Fat Man. That is Coach Dodge. I am the Fat Man, and this is the podcast that we talk about whatever we want. Well, today in America is a big day for a lot of people. It's national. Is it National Voting Day? It's just voting day. You go out. Whatever. Vote or don't.
Presidential election.
Yeah, there you go. It's the presidential election, your secretary election, your local librarian election. It seems like it's a little bit of everything, but it's a day that everybody can go out and vote or not. Coach Dodge, what? Obviously, we're not a political show. I'm not going to tell anybody who I'm voting for. I'm probably not voting. I'm going to say that right. I'm going to be sleeping. But what is important around this time of year? What do you think is the most important thing about this time of the year when people, if they're going out to vote, what's important?
For me, I think the most important thing is voting for yourself, knowing what candidates stand for, not just voting for who your parents vote for or who your favorite professor, your best friend, your husband, wife, whatever. I think, really researching what people stand for. I consider myself leaning in one direction politically. I don't vote a straight ballot, so I do my research. I might vote for some Democrats and some Republicans, and I do intend to tomorrow. So that's just my thing, my personal preference. How about you?
I agree. The most important thing is if you have to ask somebody who you should vote for, you probably shouldn't be voting, because to me that means that you didn't do enough education on your end to be able to make an appropriate decision. You shouldn't just vote to vote. The people say just get out there and vote for this person. Why? What's this person going to do for me? What's this person going to do for you? I don't know. Find out. Don't feel pressured into voting one way or the other. If you look at everything and you agree with all of the policies or the social thing, it doesn't matter. Whatever draws you to that person, as long as you're making that decision based off of your own research, that's all that matters. Again, I'm not going to ask somebody who I should vote for. I don't expect, if somebody's going to ask me who they should vote for, I'm going to tell them, go look it up yourself. Go do some research. It's not my job to tell you who to vote for, because just because I'm voting for this person, the other person might be better for you. It's just how it is.
I agree. And another big thing is not just your candidates that are on the ballot. There are a lot of constitutional amendments that are going to be on ballots this year too. And those are equally as important as who you vote for, because those are going to be laws and things that can really affect your life. So those are really important things to also check out before you go vote.
So if you're thinking, listening to this podcast, that sounds like a whole lot of things that I need to do to vote, it's probably a little too late to vote today. But no, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you need to know whenever you go to the ballots, but you shouldn't be pressing a button that says select all, and you need to do your research. Again, if you don't know, again, don't vote. You don't have to vote. You shouldn't feel like you have to vote, and you shouldn't force other people to have to vote, especially your way. If you can have people in your life that vote a different way and still be friends with them. If the way that things are nowadays, if you don't like this, then you're the worst person in the world. If you do like this, you're the worst person in the world. Everybody can like different things and still coexist. At the end of the day, don't get your news from those two major political channels. Just don't. You should not get any of your news from just one place anyways. Do your research. Everybody leans one way or the other. So if you're not finding multiple different places to get your information from, to get multiple different viewpoints from something, you're doing something wrong.
That's a good point. I actually do agree with that. And even you still have at least 3 hours, depending on where you live, to get out there and vote. So you still have time to do some good research. But you also don't have to vote for every single person on the ballot. If you just want to vote for president, you don't want to vote for your governor, that's your choice. You're allowed to do that.
Oh, you can do what I did whenever I first voted, and I voted for myself for Secretary of State or Treasurer, whatever. I don't know. It was whatever was under Vice President. So vote for yourself if you want to. I mean, it doesn't really hurt. Maybe get some. That's what you can do. Get a bunch of people to vote for you. Maybe you'll see your name on TV or something. That'd be great.
Yeah, go ahead and write in Big Bob and I. We'd be happy to help.
There you go. The Big D and the Fat Man. All right, on the ballot. Vote for us. Well, Coach Dodge, I know this isn't a normal episode. We didn't talk about any sports. Obviously, there's a lot of politics in the sports too that two shouldn't mix, in my opinion. And I guess that's kind of a political stance on that end. I just want to watch the sports. If you guys didn't, I need everybody to go look at the. Going off topic here, going to throw some sports in here. Go take a look at the highlight from the Eagles game with Saquon Barkley with the ridiculous play that he had. I think he gained like 13 or 14 yards or something like that. Got through 3 tacklers, pretty much ran by the one, hit a nasty juke move into a spin move on the other, and then he freaking did a reverse leapfrog over a defender to gain 3 more yards. Are you kidding me? Go watch that now. Saquon Barkley reverse leapfrog. But anyways, Coach Dodge, you got any final words for the people?
No, just go watch that.
Go watch that now. I appreciate you guys as always, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
Bye-bye.